Hi friends, as promised, I am back with the second part of pre-monsoon fumigation. There is a meeting. Part 1 of the pre-monsoon fumigation, which was regarding planning, has been widely accepted by each and everybody almost throughout the nook and corner of the country. I am extremely thankful for all of you for that. One thing which I want to clear, what I am going to present, it is not available in the book. It is all my earned experience for the last 47 years, which I am going to present before you. Now, coming to the subject, see the pre-monsoon fumigation monitoring. It's a very important part. And first of all, I would like to say that the monitoring starts from at the level of warehouse manager, custodian of the stock, or the staff which is working in the warehouse itself. So, warehouse manager should not leave the operation on the laborers. They should supervise it in a consistent way till the 30th of the June, the fumigation ends with. Then headquarters role comes. The teams of the officers and the vigilance squads should be formulated who should be allocated with the districts or the area of fumigation where the fumigation is going on, and they should visit those areas very frequently and record their observations to see whether the operations are going on well or not. Similarly, the senior officers who are sitting in the headquarters, like AMD or the GM or the AGM, DGM, or whosoever is the senior officers are there. So they should also be deputed, allocated the district. They should also visit and check, supercheck the process of the fumigation. Similarly, the district manager and the technical officer who are looking after the main operation of the district must visit each and every area under their jurisdiction, warehouses which are there under their supervision. So, and ensure that 100% care is going to. Now, gentlemen, these all things are to be recorded by the visiting officers, and we have devised one format for that, which you can see on my screen. See, everybody will fill up the form and send it to the headquarters. Now, what are the main things in the format? The main thing is that how many stocks have been fumigated, what is the percentage thereof, whether fumigation is going as per schedule, number of the stacks degassed, because degassing is must side by side after 5 to 7 days. Whether delta methane is being sprayed before lifting of the cover or after fumigation, then number of the stacks fumigated and under fumigation, and all the stacks properly airtighted and observation of the officers should be there. Then whether the delta methane has been sprayed after degassing to kill the crawling infestation, the visiting officer must conduct at least 5% of the stacks which have already been fumigated and degassed, sprayed, etc., so that they can check whether the fumigation is successful. 100% kill has been attained. That has to be checked by them. Then, if some living infestation is there, it means the supervision has not been conducted by the staff and the heavy thing has been left on the laborers only. Then, whether 60-40 ratio, the aluminum phosphide tablets have been distributed on the top and the sides of the stacks. Whosoever is going for the super check, any officer must climb on the stack and check up whether the 60-40 ratio has been maintained or not. Then whether the staff is personally supervising the operation or not. All these things are. Then what is the position of the chemicals and the polythene covers, nylon nets, if it is stocks are stored in the open, then that has to be also checked. So then I'm showing you one slide where during my tenure when I was there, so we visited some areas and where the fumigation was going on right during the month of the June itself. So see, this stack is under fumigation and the covered. From their side, it is sealed, but you see big holes. So where the all the phosphine gas will be oozing out, it will be leaking out. So making the process fruitless. Similarly, other slide you see there are two uh, holes, big holes. So what is the use of this? Now coming to the next slide. These are also the lower port part of the cover is lifted. The gas is leaking. There is no issue. The fumigation will not be successful. Similarly, see the other part of the slide. The cover is torn at the bottom. So fumigation will only be successful if these stocks have been covers have been fully sealed. Then the format on which the stock, the observations are submitted by the visiting squads, those are downloaded, and plus the daily feeding by the warehouse manager in the website, in the software, is checked on the daily basis, whether the district-wise, center-wise, warehouse-wise. Wherever the district or center is lagging behind on the daily or weekly target, the concerned DM and the warehouse manager is notified by sending WhatsApp message, SMS, followed by the personal telephone to find out what are the reasons for lagging behind. And their grievances should be addressed immediately on the spot so that the stock fumigation is completed within 30 days, the specified 30 days, 30 up to 30th June. Then close eye is kept on the availability of the aminophosphate and delta methane. Polythene covers, fumigation covers, nylon nets, so that the progress should not be, there should not be any hindrance. Availability of the chemical is also monitored by a software where the apparently it can be seen, it can be observed in the headquarters itself, where what is the stock position all around. District wise and center wise progress is also viewed periodically during the month and through video conferences. We do video conferences, the headquarters must do video conferences to stress upon that the stacks, the fumigation process goes as per the target given. It is finished by the 30th June. Managing director or the lower officers, they must interact with the district managers through video conferences. We are going to, I have listed 11 broad benefits, provided there is a 100% kill. Otherwise, there will be no benefit. Totally, there will be, provision will be in fiasco. No result will be yielded. So, what are those? One by one, I will be going for. First one is that, according to my experience, I worked for 6 to 7 years in the State Warehousing Corporation. Only due to success of the fumigation, pre-monsoon fumigation, we could not see any kind of the downgradation in the quality of the food grain. Second, infestation level during the July and August becomes zero. So, then third, during these 2 months, July and August, except where the FCA wants for fumigation, no fumigation is conducted. So that is a savage. Fourth, infestation level during the rest of the period can be brought down to the less than 1%, which will be particularly after the month of August. So very little need of fumigation. Fifth is consumption of the chemicals and the aminophosphate labor cost is also reduced when fumigation will not be conducted during July and August. Sixth is no atta formation in the wheat shall take place. You know, rhizopartha is very, very dangerous. If the rhizopartha is 100% killed, naturally atta formation not be there. Seventh, no downgradation in the quality due to infestation, due to auto-formation, no quality downgradation. Then eighth, expenditure toward imposition of quality cuts. FCA imposed quality cuts on the visualization. So if is 100% kill is there, so no visualization. Naturally, it is a direct benefit to the department. Ninth, huge upgradation charges, which used to be very high towards the labor cost, is also saved when there is no upgradation. Naturally, this is solved. Then tenth is no stock is downgraded or to the damaged category. Other categories are there, A, B, C, D, but to damaged category, it will not because of uric acid or the visualization. Visualization is 10%. Naturally, the stock will be downgraded to damaged category. So that situation will not arise. Then 11th is storage gain, which is very important, gentlemen. If you do not get the storage gain in wheat as per the prescribed norm, ICR has prescribed with the norm during a recent study. So if you do not get it, FCI imposes heavy cut on that and huge recoveries are being made. Thousands of the employees are being charge sheeted. They are not retiring safely. So if the lesser gain is not there, naturally the recovery by the FC will not be conducted and no charge sheet, etc. Then I'm just stressing for lifeline, which is very important. It is repetition. Correct dose, that you have to calculate ALP 60-40 ratio, side and top and side, proper distribution of the albumin phosphate tablets, proper exposure period 5 to 7 days, proper air tightening, spray before and after degassing, and strict supervision as I was stressing upon right from the start. Then my recommendations. Look, my recommendation is that all the state agencies, whosoever, it is a private or the government, they must adopt this technology which the PSLC has adopted. Develop the software and monitor the things, make the quality and the pre-monsoon fumigation on the information based upon the information technology. Should not depend much on the manual monitoring of the operation, but go for the introduction as I have told, so for control of the pest and the quality maintenance program. Should not bank on only issuing the instructions. Issue instructions, you have issued the instruction, things will be done. No. Strict monitoring, very serious, utmost serious monitoring has to be done. So this was all about it. Thank you very much for listening to me, gentlemen. I am very thankful. And I will also request you to subscribe and share among your friends also. Please do not forget to press like button if you are really like this video. My next video shall be why the fumigation fails. How we can achieve 100% kill or 100% mortality in insects. I'll be coming. Thank you very much for listening to me patiently. God bless you.